What's going on, everyone? Welcome to GameFreak. Today we're going to talk about 5 arcade shooters that should have never, ever been put on consoles. And when I say shooters, I mean like arcade shooters that had like the guns mounted right up where the joysticks usually are. They just had guns there. So those are what we're going to talk about. We're only going to talk about 5 of them. There's quite a few more that should have never made it to a console. But these are the 5 that I thought, were, again, there was quite a few really good ones, but these are 5 pretty good ones that just pretty much blew donkey balls when it went on a console. They just never should have been put on consoles. So, I'm sure some of you will disagree with me and stuff. And this is no hate if you actually liked these games that I'm about to mention on consoles. This is just my opinion, my personal views on it. But I would name them all right now, but instead, let's just take a comparison and watch some video on them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
They're inside. Help them. Sophie?
Rogan, it's you! Nobody leave here alive.
Sophie!
Wake up! The revolution has begun! Generation X is in effect! No trespassing. Operation exploitation underway. Proceed to objective in close text.
All right, so to be clear, I'm not ripping on any of these games. These are 5 games that I actually loved going and playing on the arcade. My thing with these games in particular is when they hit the consoles. I didn't like the way that they played on the consoles. They just play so much better on an arcade machine. I didn't have the light guns for a couple of these systems, like the Sega Saturn and stuff. I believe Sega Saturn had a light gun. I think they did, but I didn't have the light gun for it. So when it came to the console, you're using your controller and you're using your D-pad to move that cursor around and hitting your enemies. And to me, that was just like really boring and stupid, and it took the fun out of the game. Especially like Operation Wolf. I loved that game in the arcade. I used to go and spend so much money on that game. It was so fun, getting one of your friends and going and doing that. And then, you play it on the Nintendo and it just sucked. And it was the same thing with like Area 51. That was like one of my favorite arcade shooters at the time. I used to play the shit out of that game. And I think I was a little bit older when that game actually came out. And we still had an arcade in my hometown, and that was in there. And I used to play the hell out of that game. And then I forget what system it came on. I don't know if it was Sega Genesis or it might have been maybe Sega CD. I forget which one, but or PlayStation. But I don't know. Doesn't matter. It just wasn't the same. So yeah, let me know if any of you guys have the opposite view on this of me. Did you guys actually like any of these games, playing them on the consoles? It just wasn't for me, man. They didn't come close to that arcade feel. Nowhere near it. So yeah, just let me know. I'm interested to hear what you guys think or how you felt about them games. And let me know if there's any other games that, shooting or shooter wise that you really loved in the arcade and didn't like on the console, or maybe you liked it on the console also. Just let me know in the comments section. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps out the channel a lot, and I greatly appreciate it. And until the next video, game on.